guys, welcome back to Nicsminibikes. Today we're going to try to get at least our axle hangers tacked in place on our Model B Tote Gote. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so here's our Model B frame here. It's got a kickstand that swings all over the place. Hold that up. And unfortunately, to get these hangers in there, that's gonna have to go. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get this kickstand off, and then we're gonna have to get this bar here off as well. So let me go get my grinder and we'll get to cutting. Alright guys, got all that cut out. Now we'll switch to the flap disc and we'll get that whole area cleaned up. And I'd like to point out that yeah, I'm cutting up this old Tote Gote frame, but it's missing everything. There should be about 2 jack shafts on there, brakes, and it's all missing, and I don't have the rear wheel or axle or the original engine for that matter. I did offer it up for sale on a Tote Gote restoration group on Facebook and nobody wanted it, so we're gonna do what we want with it. Alright guys, we got those cleaned up. Hopefully it's good enough. We'll see how we decide to put those hangers on there. I was thinking about going right there, but can't go down far enough because of this. This bar I want to leave in there because it just adds a lot of support for that top triangulation of the frame. Helps make it a little bit stronger. So that can't go anywhere. So thinking maybe on the outside here. Means I'm gonna need to come back with the grinder and clean some of this up. Something like that maybe. Or we could go on the inside. But I think on the outside gives me a little more room in between the bearing. So I want to make sure I don't go too low or too high to be able to get the rest of this bearing hanger put on there. So we're gonna slap this together real quick. Okay guys, I threw this one hanger together. Got it all bolted up. I'm just gonna see what I like here. thinking I like it as far back as I can go here. About right there. And up enough to be able to pull this bottom bolt here. So I'm thinking something kind of like that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up more on this part here. All right, guys, so for this first hanger, we're just gonna pick a spot and that's where we're gonna go with it. So I like about right there. So we're just gonna tack it. I just want to make sure I can still get this nut off the back here. So that's actually pretty close. Yeah, that should be okay. It's really close, but it should be okay. Alright guys, so we got that first bearing hanger put on there about where we want it. Now we'll go to the other side. We'll put that bearing hanger together and put the axle through and decide where that side's getting tacked. Alright guys, we got that second bearing hanger ready to go. We're going to slide our axle through this side. We'll get it through this side. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball this. Get it up about the same distance. So we'll need a clamp. Probably not the best clamp, but it's what I have. So that's what we'll roll with. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this here. I don't expect that to hold it perfect, but
which one do I move? Like that?
Yep. Alright, so Benny Boy came home from school and wanted to tighten my bearing nuts and bolts, so anytime they show interest in what I'm doing, I try to let them do whatever they want to do to help out. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball this straight for now and tack it and see what we get. So that's what we got there. And this is just lightly tacked in place. So we'll get that axle out of there. And I'll tack it in a little bit better. So let me take care of that, and we'll be back with you in a second. Alright guys, I got those hangers tacked in quite a few places. We spin nice and free, there's no binding, so that's good. The bearings are straight in their hangers, that's good.